If you're looking to splurge on your next Las Vegas trip, this is the perfect video for you. This is our list of the top 5 luxury hotels on the Las Vegas Strip. This is only hotel casinos, so if they don't have a casino, they're not on the list. We have stayed at every one of these properties, so we are going to give you our first-hand experience, and let's get right into it. Coming in at number 5 is Aria Las Vegas. This is one of the newer properties on this list, opening up in December of 2009. It's part of the larger city center complex that included a bunch of hotels and condos and shopping and so forth. Now, you are going to find restaurants of quality caliber in every single one of the hotels here, and that is including Aria. But Aria also has this new food hall that was incorporated recently and really brings something different to the property. The pools at the Aria are incredible, and they're very quiet. You do not feel sort of that party scene that you might get at some of the other hotels in Las Vegas. The casino floor has 150,000 square feet of gaming space. You'll find all the games you like. However, for some reason, I do not like the layout of the casino. I also feel like the Aria, while elegant, has sort of this industrial feel to it. It feels a little bit cold at times. The location itself is pretty decent. It is set back from the Strip, so it takes a little while to get places. However, there is a tram that will take you all the way to Bellagio. Your basic room at Aria is 520 square feet, and rates start at $149 during the week and go up to $499 or higher depending on what's going on during the weekends. The rooms themselves could use a bit of a remodel, but I think they've maintained them pretty well. The views at the property can be sort of hit and miss. You are right in the middle of city center, so there are buildings sort of blocking some of the views. Coming in at number 4 is the oldest and most iconic hotel on this list, and that is Bellagio. It opened up in 1998 and has almost 4,000 rooms. A lot of visitors come to the Bellagio for the free attractions like the Bellagio fountains and this conservatory that is changed every few months to a different theme and is just spectacular. But because of that, the number of people that visit Bellagio can be overwhelming, especially on a weekend. It is packed in the evenings, not just the common areas, but also the casino itself. The shopping here is spectacular, and there are some dining options that overlook the Bellagio fountains. The standard rooms at Bellagio are 510 square feet. You can expect to pay as little as $189 on a weekday, but expect to pay in the $400 range during the weekends. Now, the rooms are where I think Bellagio needs to really make improvements. They are starting to really show their age and are becoming dated. They are going through a remodel, however, so hopefully this will take care of it and maybe move up on the list because this view is worth staying at Bellagio. There are several bars and lounges that you can hang out, including this piano bar here. While you're there, make sure to check out the largest chocolate fountain in the world per the Guinness Book of World Records. Number 3 on our list is the Venetian Palazzo complex. Now, Venetian opened up in 1999, while Palazzo didn't open up until 2007. These are sister properties, although they are separate hotels, they have the same theme, so we consider them together for this purpose. Location-wise, this is at the far north end of the Strip. It is somewhat convenient to a few other hotels and the fashion mall across the street. Now, this hotel has a Venetian theme, hence the name. You will find some gondola rides outdoors as well as indoors. The casino area is just spectacular with over 225,000 square feet of gaming area between the two properties. It's laid out well. We do enjoy it. And don't miss the ceiling. You have to look up and check that out. The lobby here at the Palazzo is just massive with the high ceilings and gorgeous. The rooms at the Venetian and Palazzo are all suites. They start at 650 square feet at the Venetian, and the Palazzo that you see here is 720 square feet. You can reserve a room here for as little as $149 during the week, and it goes up into the $500 over the weekends. The rooms here to me are the highlight of the property. They are massive and very well maintained. Now, the views can vary, but you have the Sphere back there, and that is going to be such a tremendous attribute. The Grand Canal shops, you should not miss them. 875,000 square feet of shops and restaurants of all varying prices. At number 2, we have the Cosmopolitan Las Vegas. This is the newest hotel on the list, opening up in 2010, and this property has 3,033 hotel rooms. This is not what you would expect for your traditional luxurious hotel. This is modern luxury. It happens to be our favorite hotel, but the reason that we ranked it number 2 is because we understand this style of luxury isn't going to appeal to everybody. Now, this chandelier bar is one of the highlights and just stands out in the middle of the casino floor. But you're gonna find these quirky things like these shoes that you see here around the property. And as a matter of fact, you are going to find various art in all of the property, whether you're on the casino floor, near the restaurant areas, or up in the conference space. Seeing all this quirky artwork everywhere is just something very unique and brings something different to Las Vegas. There is about 100,000 square feet of gaming area at the Cosmopolitan, and here you will find a modern yet luxurious feel. The vibe in the casino here at the Cosmopolitan just feels different than most casinos in the Las Vegas Strip area. Now, we have done pretty well at the casinos here, so I could just be a little biased. In addition to the incredible restaurants at Cosmopolitan, you'll find funky little things like this barber shop that you go through a janitor closet and you end up in this incredible speakeasy. So there are actually several speakeasies at the Cosmopolitan, and it's just one of those quirky things that bring a unique touch to luxury. There are 2 main pool areas at the Cosmopolitan. One is the Chelsea pool that is part of the Chelsea Tower, and the other one is the Boulevard pool. This happens to be the Marquee Day Club, where you can really get loose and party. Location-wise, you are in a very good spot right across from Planet Hollywood and next door to the Bellagio, so you can easily hop over to other hotels. One thing that is very different about the Cosmopolitan is that most people who stay here do not stay in a basic room. The basic rooms do not have a terrace, which they are well known for. They're about 460 square feet and will start at about $129 during the week. Now, most people will choose to stay at least in a terrace studio, which are about 720 square feet, and will start at $188 during the week, or up to $400 to $500 on the weekends, or even more. But because Cosmopolitan has so many suites available, it's pretty easy to get an upgrade for a decent price once you check in. While every room we have stayed in is fabulous and very well maintained, the balconies at the Cosmopolitan are the reason we keep coming back. Having a cup of coffee or late night pizza out here and overlooking the Bellagio fountains is probably one of our favorite things to do. And that leaves us at number 1, and if you stuck with us this far, you probably already figured out that our number 1 property is Wynn and Encore. Now, Wynn opened up in 2005, and subsequently the Encore opened up in 2008, so there are now a total of 4,700 rooms and 188,000 square feet of gaming space. Now, the reason that this is number 1 is because it is just classic elegance everywhere you go. This property is probably the most well-maintained one of all of the properties in Las Vegas. There is just no attention to detail that has been spared here, and everything is just kept immaculately, and that goes from all the common spaces and to the rooms themselves. Of course, there are a ton of restaurants, there are great pools. I will say that the one unique feature is this has one of the most popular buffets in all of Las Vegas, so not what you would expect necessarily at such a high-end property. The gaming area here obviously is very big, but it is so well laid out and spacious. You do not have to fight for space walking between the areas, and it again just follows that whole elegant theme. The rooms themselves start at 640 square feet in the Wynn and 745 square feet at the Encore, which is what you see here. You can expect to pay just under $200 a night on the weekdays, but do expect to pay upwards of $600 to $700 on the weekends. The rooms at both Wynn and Encore have very neutral themes, but are just incredibly clean and immaculate and well maintained, just like I mentioned with the rest of the property. The one thing that is really nice about these rooms is that they all have floor-to-ceiling windows, bringing in an incredible view, and there's that sphere again, so you can get a nice view of the sphere now that it is near completion. It is not in the best location. You are at the far north of the Strip, but you do have the Fashion Show Mall and Resorts World nearby. This is the Encore Theater area, and I just had to point out how incredibly beautiful it is with the butterflies. Again, it just screams elegance. I know we all have different opinions on which hotels are best, but what did you think of our list? Did we miss a hotel that you absolutely love that is completely luxurious? Let us know in the comments what you think. If you'd like to catch a full video of the Cosmopolitan, go ahead and click here to watch that video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and we will see you next time.